You know, in the United States in the early 1980s, there were certain topics that tended to not go over so well as, say, the subject of a video game. Which makes Custer's Revenge kind of an oddity. Made by Mystique in 1982, the same year as their other veritable classics, Bachelor Party and Beat 'em and Eat 'em. Oh, Mystique, you so flippin' insane. Let's see what we've got here. Custer, wearing a cowboy hat, handkerchief, boots, and not a stitch else, casually struts his way across a deadly barrage of arrows in order to have his way with a native woman tied to a post wearing naught but a couple of feathers in her hair. There are so many things wrong here. How can I possibly break them down? To begin with, there's the title, Custer's Revenge, which implies to me that it takes place after Custer's famous last stand, hence the need for him to get revenge. So, is he a ghost? He's there to haunt the Native Americans, and he feels the best way to do this is to tie up one of their women, strip off all her clothes, and then go back 50 paces to give them a sporting chance at stopping him before humping away her dignity? Yeah, I don't think he's a ghost. Unless those arrows are +1 arrows of ghost busting. Or is this some alternative version of history where Custer still lost in battle but survived and sought out revenge on his enemies? Scratch that, on his enemies' women. Who tied up the girl? Was it one of his soldiers? Some of the Indians? Maybe she somehow accidentally got stuck to the post and that day just happened to be laundry day so she wasn't wearing any clothes? And then Custer saw it and was like, sweet. Are there only 3 dudes trying to stop him, or is it just one who picked the mini-shot feat? I don't know, but let's put aside the whys of the story, and let's look at the whys of the game itself. Why would someone make this? Can you even imagine for one moment that someone was playing this game with only one hand? I'm sorry for the mental imagery, but look at this. A big orange box and a big brown box with comically misshapen faces and dangly bits. Even if you look past the fact that this is a completely awful kind of revenge fantasy, hot this is not. Honestly, this is so cartoonishly awful, it's hard to actually be offended by it. Not to say nobody tried. In the year it was released, this game was the subject of lots of ire and protest by many concerned citizens because of all the questionable content. But honestly, how many copies of this do you think sold? The only reason I could see anyone buying this is for the novelty. Who would get off to this? And even if you did decide that non-consenting tied-up wooden pole boning was a fat dandy of a hot time, and the fact that nothing in any way resembles a human being, why Custer? What's so stimulating about the famous failure of an American lieutenant colonel that just had to be adapted into an adult-only video game on the Atari? They might as well have released officially anatomically correct Custer and Pocahontas Lego blocks.
No, please don't. This is very embarrassing. Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer, at your service, madam. No, please, no. This is incorrect. There is no escape for you this time. No, please, this is not the way. You will feel the rod and the wrath of Custer, and it will be Custerful. No, you cannot resist my charms. I am an important man. I am American. Everything I do is awesome. No, I don't like this. This is not a proper enjoyment. There's only one law, my law. No, you cannot do this. This is conduct unbecoming of a colonial officer. I have a family. I have 2 sisters, and they are very special to me. One of them is slightly older and has this really cool braid. No, I do not want them. I want you. No, please stay away from my family. Take me instead. That's the idea. No, but I didn't think you'd actually do that. This is the way things will always be. Oh, surrender the Triforce to me. Somebody save me from the white man. Oh no, this is very uncomfortable.